Hey guys, Billie Jenkins here with Silver Creek Doodles. Millie is about to have her puppies. She already started having contractions tonight. So it is 11:47 p.m. and she has started to push. I am in pajamas and I'm not going to exactly show my face tonight. The other mamas are wondering why I'm in here so late. But we are going to deliver these puppies and we will do videos of those. And then we will check back in the morning. So we'll get that all put together with our videos and stuff. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe link below and we'll watch these puppies be born. Good girl, Millie. So she's having contractions. So I don't know how long, if it might be 10 or 15 or 30 minutes from now. But she should have a puppy pretty soon. Good girl, Millie. Good girl. Here is our first baby, and it is 12:04 p.m. Well, a.m. Still feels like nighttime to me. Good girl. Good girl, Millie. So I always like to take out the first puppy, give it to them, and let her try to clean it up. Placenta comes out. Good girl. It's a bigger puppy. Good job, Mill. Get it. Good girl, Millie. Good girl. So it is a little girl. Good girl. Good girl, Millie. Move it around in the upright position. Since this is her first baby, we want to give her a few minutes with it. Kind of let her know what's going on. Let her see if she'll clean it up. It's got its airway cleared out. So give her a minute to try to bond. Take Millie. It's a baby. Beautiful dark red female. Alright, so it's breathing good. I'm going to clip off the umbilical cord. Cut it right there. She's not super interested. Do you want the that? Do you want the placenta? She's not super interested in the placenta yet, so I'll probably take that one away. Give a few minutes of the umbilical cord being clipped. Good girl. Is that your baby? That's pretty cool sounds, huh? Pretty cool sounds. Good girl. Good girl, Mel. To unclip the umbilical cord and let her see if she wants to eat on mom for a second. sister. Our first puppy is a solid red girl, dark red, and she's got a white chest on her. I don't want to take her off. Good job, Millie. So she is a larger puppy, but Millie had no issue with her, so that's super exciting. So she did have this little girl at about 12:04. Good job, Mill. Good job, Millie. And still got more babies in there. Good job, Millie. Good girl. Another girl. She got a little bit of white on her nose and her head, but not a full tuxedo. Again, one of our really dark puppies. Beautiful color. Good job, Millie. Let's get it breathing first. So a lot of times we don't exactly want to take off the placenta yet because that is another thing that lets them have oxygen. So a lot of times we want them to show us they're breathing really good first without taking like that. We hear some crying, so we can go ahead and take that off. But we do like to kind of wait until we can see, you know, some crying, making sure that we've got good breathing going on before we remove that placenta. But that's about as much as we do. Good girl. All right, we're gonna leave that on just for a second. So she did end up eating the first placenta. I do think that kind of helps them bond with their puppies. So I do kind of leave that there for them to have if they want it. Obviously we don't want it to make a mess, but if she wants it, she can have it. I think all them good juices and vitamins and stuff like that is good for them. Good girl. So we do like to get off as much of the fluid as we can. Of course, they will probably get back in it when they get behind mom and stuff like that when she's having other puppies. But we try to get them as dry as we can during the birthing time. So we want them to start sucking and they need to be warm. She's already sucking. I'm sure you can't see it since you're on the other side, but she's searching for sure. Good girl, Mel. Good girl. All right, I'm gonna fold this up because we will reuse that. Let's show the camera your body. Good girl. Good job, Mill. So there is Millie. She's head number 2. And it is another little girl. She's got some white, but not a whole lot. Good job, Millie. You're a good girl. Number 2 is another female. She's got some white on her head. I think a little bit will come on the top of her nose, but she's got a white chest. So both first puppies are females. Good job, Millie. Good job, Mill. A lot of yellow in that one. I haven't really seen that much before, but he must have pooped in there. That was pretty yucky, huh? That was pretty yucky, huh? I know, let's get it out. Let's get it out. So it's a little boy. He is pretty much all red. I think he does have a little bit white on his nose. He's already breathing really good. So we are going to clamp that umbilical cord off. Give it a cutting. Let her have it. You can see how much is left. That's what we like to leave. We don't want to leave it too long because we don't want Mom to want to try to pull at it, because that's one of the big things that can cause umbilical hernias. So we're going to try to get all the liquid off of him as much as we can. Good girl, Millie. Alright, so I'm going to take the clamp off, see what it looks like. Bleeding. Good boy. Good job, Millie. I know. We like to hear you talk. So there's, he is. Good boy. You want this placenta or you want me to throw it away? Like I've said in my past videos, if my moms want to eat the placentas, I let them, because I do think it's very good nutrition for them. A lot of calories, a lot of replenish back into their bodies. Good girl. So if they want it, I let them have it. Good girl. So super happy, all 3 placentas have came out already. Good girl. Already sucking. What a good boy. Here's our number 3. It is a boy. And he is cute. So they all are really, really dark, minimal white, but super excited to see these puppies. But 2 girls and a boy so far. We have a tuxedo. Yay! I wasn't sure if Kevin would produce that for us, or help us produce it. That's exciting. Nice tuxedo. A female. Good job, Mill. Good job, Millie. Yeah, nice tuxedo. Good job, MillieXKevin. Oh, she's talking, which means she's breathing real good. Get it cut before I start pulling too much. Good girl, you ate that quick. Good job, Millie. A little bit of blood still, so we're gonna let that clamp a minute, but she's a pretty one. Pretty cute. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Good girl, Millie. Wanna lick your foot for me? Have to wipe it. Good job, Millie. Good girl. Number 4 is a tuxedo female, and she is gorgeous. I think I already said that about one of the others, but I'm so psyched. I love these puppies. Look at them, how chunky. Millie, Millie. Hey, pretty girl, you're doing a fantastic job. Fantastic. Serious struggles with having a dog with a white face. She tried to clean up her back area and her face is covered in blood. So of course I can't pull her out right yet to try and get all of that off, but oh my goodness, can you imagine pictures right now? Millie, Millie. Oh my goodness. The struggle is real. It's about 25 till 3 a.m. Millie, why did you do that, honey? Sheesh. So she's had 4 babies. She might be done. 1 boy and 3 girls. We're gonna give her just a little bit more to kind of take her time, and then we'll start feeling her and stuff. What do you think, Millie? Look at that face. Oh my goodness, you crazy girl. Sheesh. Alright guys, I had to go and wash her face because I know blood stains white a lot, so especially when we've got the party puppies, which we don't have in this litter. But if we've got white puppies, you gotta make sure that you constantly keep them clean because any colors will stain them. So got her face clean. We'll worry about the body and stuff tomorrow. But I believe we have finished with 3 girls and 1 boy, and they are absolutely stunning. So we'll take our pictures tonight, but we will finish our video tomorrow. Everybody get a good night's rest, and we will see you in the morning. It's 10 till 3 a.m. All right, so it is the next day. We've got just about 2 hours of sleep last night with editing the photos and getting all that up so my families can see that. You know, I never want to miss out. It's like I want to get it done. I really wanted to get this video done last night, but there was no way. There was no, I mean, I think I got in bed about 5 o'clock, and then of course was on my phone for about another 30 minutes replying to people and stuff like that too. So it was like 5:30 before I got in bed, and then my husband switched out for me, thankfully, and let me sleep for a couple hours. And I got up and drank coffee and had an early lunch with him before he had to go to work. So what I wanted to do now was to show you the puppies, see how she's doing. Look at her. She's doing so good. So she only had 4, which is great. for her size, that's good. You know, this is the kind of pool stuff that we like to use. This is not the prettiest, not the prettiest thing, but we gotta have a heat lamp. So that's how we hook up this heat lamp, is we've got our plugs up top, but we've got this plastic fencing that we like to keep up. It keeps it right in the corner. We make sure it won't fall over, that kind of stuff. And then it keeps this area warm. So if they wanted to come over here, they could come on this side and get away from the heat. I like heat lamps over heat pads, you know, because they can get away from it and they actually aren't gonna burn. So, I mean, if I hold my hand here and there's not a light, well, there's a bulb in there, but it's a black bulb. So there's not that red light that's on. So you actually can't even tell it's on besides feeling. And it's warm. And Mom's not panting. I've got an infrared heater in this room that is keeping it about 76 degrees. I like to be warm, so it's comfortable to me. But, and then over here, which you can't see, we've got our water, we've got our food bowl. And then right here, which this is a doggy door, but above, we don't use that yet until the puppies start going outside, because now that it's getting cool weather, we're not gonna open that door up and let in cool air for our puppy area. So we just keep that closed, because we actually are the ones, we pull the lever to have it come up. But we do keep our camera above that, so our families that are getting a puppy from this litter are able to, they're on this live camera 24/7. They can pull it up anytime and see that, you know, we keep this area clean. We wash this stuff once or twice a day. You know, the mom, if you've seen, I don't know if I'm gonna post the video before or after of it at the end when she was trying to clean herself up and that white face, she got blood all over her. I had to wash that off for sure. But we've got a little bit of yuckiness on her hind end, but we normally don't do much washing and stuff like that until the puppies are like 5, 6, 7 days old. We want to make sure that they're growing. So let's get to it really quick. What we're going to do is, they seem fulfilled with food, so I'm hoping that they've gained weight. I've not weighed them again this morning. It is lunchtime, but I didn't weigh them this morning. The first weight I took was at like 4 a.m. So I guess it was this morning. But we're gonna see if they gain weight together. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and get the puppies out and I'll show them off on camera too. So every time I do things, I like to do them in order of the birthing. So, you know, the first puppy was Miss Purple that was born. So I'm going to grab her. And she is so cute. Super dark. The dogs are barking. It's probably the male or something. All right, so we've got that white chest. We've got, you know, that's it for the white, pretty much. Look how cute she is. Super dark. Slinging yourself around. Super, super cute. Let's get her weight though and see. So when I weighed her first, she was 11.2, now she's 11.7. So that's good. We've got weight gain and that is exactly what we want. Sometimes the first 12 to 24 hours aren't always a big weight gain because mom's milk doesn't always come in yet. So we have to make sure that, you know, she's getting enough calories and stuff like that. All right, next is Miss Pink. When she was born, she was 10.7. All right, Miss Press. So she was 10.7. Now she's 11.2, so that's good. And she's squirming. She's like, give me back to mom, I was sucking. And there's Miss Pink. Weren't there pictures already that I posted, and I'll put them on here too? Were they not the cutest? And of course that was a 4:30 picture time, but all right, Blue. Blue was our third puppy born, and he was 10.3. Say hello. Beautiful dark boy. All right. 10.8, so good. He's been laying on his back a lot already, just like hanging out. There you go, Mr. Blue. There's your baby. But see how they're sleeping and not being fussy? That's something that we can tell too, which is nice because they are fulfilled with food. All right, so Miss Green was 10 ounces. So she is a tuxedo. See how her ears are darker? Her coat will darken. You see how we've got these highlighted marks? And look at that dark spot. Is that not so cute? I can't wait to see what her coat fills into. Oh, I feel you, girlfriend. All right. 10.3. She's being a little fussy. So she has gained 0.3 ounces, but that is the least of everybody. And you hear she's a little fussy. So what I'm gonna do is just make sure that she's in that direction with mom and able to get on her to eat as much as she wants. And maybe help her. Some of our early fundamental like stuff that our programs say do not put them on mom's teats to let them do it themselves. I kind of feel bad, you know, like I don't want for them to be struggling or them to be hungry. I'm like, let's get it in their mouth and get it going. It's supposed to work their brain. Of course, we're not here 24/7 to do it, but if I'm here and I can help, and like her, how she, you know, has got 3 and she's searching. If I really want to make sure that I'm gonna get her to eat, I wanna do what I can to make sure that she gets on and is sucking. Sometimes you can just put them in that right direction, and then other times you actually have to use both hands. So she's not sucking yet. Well, this is another reason why I like to use the pools. For one, they can be connected to mom, but then they also, without having to lean over, you know, I can twist it and get him to me. She doesn't have a whole lot of milk right yet, but obviously enough where the puppies are eating. So she's not super interested now. That's not a bad thing. I'm just gonna keep an eye on her. She did gain. So, you know, if she ends up not gaining, then we'll wanna kind of interfere with stuff like that, but she's gaining. And you know what? She could have ate quite a bit last night and already pottied, which dropped some weight, which that happens too. Some will gain a lot of weight overnight, some will gain a lot of weight during the day, and it just depends on the puppy. So she's warm, like you get all of these. That's one thing you want to feel too, is that their bodies are warm to touch. And obviously we've got our heat lamp, we've got our warm, you know, room and stuff like that. So yeah, that sounds good. So I am so excited about this litter. I'm just gonna leave it on mom for a second so you can see her just being a good mom. She's cleaning them up. Absolutely doing fantastic. So we'll be back in a couple days or maybe a week when they are 7 days old and show you guys the early neurological stimulation, the early scent introduction, all of that good stuff. So, you know, we do have our other 2 litters that now we're gonna be doing a lot more with, which not saying we're not gonna be doing it for this litter, but thankfully there's only 4. So the videoing and stuff like that is not gonna be as extensive and long as obviously like Miss Olivia that has 10, you know, hers takes like double the amount of time as these other 2 litters, or same combined. But, you know, we're gonna start getting crates out for them and crating them for their food and putting them outside and all of that for next week. So we've got some busy schedules coming up, but I'm super excited for these 4 and Miss Millie. She's being a fantastic mother. So this is a MillieXKevin litter. They are Petite MultiGen, hypoallergenic, as non-shedding as a poodle could be. So I never want to tell anybody that our dogs are 100% non-shedding, because obviously we shed too. You know, I shed more than my dogs. So, you know, you will when dead hair falls out, but not shedding like a retriever or anything like that. But both parents have 2 furnishing genes, which is like a poodle, not curly, but 2 furnishing genes. Mom does not carry a curl gene, which means that all the puppies will be either wavy or straight. So she is straight and dad is wavy. So no curly puppies. So everybody will have a nice teddy bear coat, just full face, non-shedding. Dad is 17 pounds and mom is 19. So should be around that range, 17 to 19 pounds, might get up to 20, but I don't think it should be much more over that because of the parents and the parents of the parents. You're a good girl, Millie. You're a good girl. It's a great example. Mama's pushing them around and sucking, so that is another reason why we like to be here, because if she was to push it under her arm and lay on it or get, you know, get behind her, we want to make sure that, especially for the first couple days to a week, that doesn't happen because she's small, so it's less likely now, but our bigger girls could definitely lay on one and squish one. So we just got to make sure we're here for that. Millie, you look as exhausted as I am, baby girl. You look as exhausted as me. You're being a good girl. Thank you, Miss Millie. Thank you, honey. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe link if you like videos like this and you want to watch these puppies grow. Give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. We'll see you next time. Bye.